Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. A few minutes after 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd like to call the Board of the Parks and Recreation Department to order. Can I have a roll call, please?
Good afternoon. We have two of our park board members present within the city council chambers. For the record, Isaac Torres Villa and Shelby Cook notified the board of their absence for this meeting. Hugo Robles Madrigal has been authorized as proxy. I will begin roll call. Nikisha Elena Alexis.
I am here.
Hugo Robles Madrigal.
Here.
Bill Murray.
Present.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. All right. Can I get a motion to approve the amended agenda for this afternoon's meeting?
I motion that we approve the amended agenda.
So I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Carries unanimously. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the June 16th, 2026 meeting?
I move that we approve the minutes from the June 16th, 2026 meeting.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye. Carries unanimously. We have no correspondence today. We do have financials. We have a claim of 465 claims in total of $465,714.44. Is there any discussion around those items?
No, I don't have any questions this time.
There being no discussion, can I get a motion to approve the claims of $465,714.44?
I move that we approve the claims in the amount of $465,714.44.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Yes.
Carries unanimously. We do have a donation, couple of donations actually. First from Kona Ice for their donation of $170,000, and to Michiana Coffee, $170. I'm sorry.
All right, parks are free forever.
You wish. And to the Michiana Coffee Company for their donation of $70. This allows us to host free community events for our citizens, and we are grateful to Kona Ice and Michiana Coffee Company for their total donation of $240. We have no grants. So new business, the first up is the entertainment contract. Mandy?
Hi, Mandy Knoll, volunteer coordinator for the Parks Department. I am including a memo asking for permission to proceed on a payment for Robert Bershadsky. He is an entertainer that brings in talent, and they were just at our 4th of July celebration doing stilt walking and one-wheel riding and juggling and entertaining the crowd for 4th of July.
Okay. So this is for a contract that the performer has already performed?
Yeah.
What happened?
Last minute, had to add something great.
Okay, all right.
And he did not perform on the 4th, or
He did.
He did, okay.
Yeah, he and 3 other performers came out. They're from the Chicago area. I had to give them a call and see if they'd be willing to bump up the activity at the celebration, and he agreed, and they were happy to come out. So he was happy to go ahead and wait for that payment to be processed.
Great, okay. Any other questions? Can I get a motion to approve the contract for Robert Bershadsky?
I move that we approve the entertainment contract for Robert Gersh Bershadsky.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Carries
Thank you.
unanimously. Next on the agenda is Tammy Hicks and a memo from the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, come on up. Hi. How are you? You got to use the microphone so we can.
Oh my gosh. I left it in my phone. I'll be right back. Do I need to read it? Do y'all have it in front of y'all? The memo?
Yeah, basically, if you want to just share what it's about.
Okay, overall, I'm sorry, my name is Inel Sherrod, and I'm the education supervisor at the Elkhart County Club. And we was requesting that we get a fee waived for our employees to go to the pool and they had upped the price on the admission for our members to $4 instead of $3, and like it was last year. And so we would just want to know if we could be able to get that back down to the $3 and waive our employees, since we just don't know us when we just go and supervise. So we just want to know if we can get a waive for that and be able to get our $3 admission for our members. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
So if I understand correctly, that what the staff is doing is providing additional oversight for the kids. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Any questions or discussion?
No?
All right.
Is there a staff recommendation?
I'm sorry.
So the challenge here is with the other groups as well. Everybody's paying the same group rate. The chaperone piece, even though they are not in the pool, they do count towards the overall capacity of the facility. So there are some challenges through going that route as well. Definitely up to board decision, but there are some challenges when it comes to capacity and the pricing of the facility as far as what this does for us with the other groups as well.
Is it non-profit? Does it matter if it's a nonprofit or a for-profit? How do you all figure that out?
So we don't have that spelled out in the fee schedule as far as how we set the fees. So at this time, no, we don't have that guideline in place.
So would it be feasible to put a cap on a number of adults that are there? So it says 6 to 8, and it's based on, what is it, 120 to 150 children?
Our supervisor, when we supervise, it's 1 to 20, but we usually have like 150 kids that go on every Friday. So we really be there every Friday. That's something that they look forward to. So since we're there the whole summer, when they are open and available for us. So that's why we was asking if it could be waived, because it get costly, And so, and we not swimming or anything, we just actually helping be extra supervisor. So making sure the kids is following the actual park rules and the pool rules, not littering or anything like that, like coming in the same way, leaving it the same way we came, so.
Well, the complicating issue, if I understand correctly, is that it prohibits somebody else who would be paying full admission from coming in because they count as part of the attendance at the pool.
Okay, so, from my understanding, they usually close it for us, like we there, we the first ones there. And so we leave when they actually open it for the next one. That's how it usually been for us. So
I think the request was during regular open hours for this year. So the facility's open to the public when the group is there, is my understanding.
we go from 11 to 1-ish?
Yeah,
Yeah,
facilities
so- and it's
open
open to the
11 to
public?
7. Yes.
Okay, so,
Okay, Jameson is, what's,
I just want to say there is a difference between what our operations were last year as we relates towards field trips and groups as what we're doing this year. So you're going off of last year's. This year, Nate has been able to identify a larger capacity. So one of the issues that we had last year is that because we had so many summer camps coming so regularly, the residents were not able to utilize the pool because essentially it was almost like a private rental because they had so many kids coming. It was basically a rental during public usage, which caused a lot of frustration from the city residents. This year, with the exception of maintenance issues, we've had an opportunity to expand on the capacity. And so it's not as much of an issue when groups come. I think as Nate was saying, it's the precedent of what we do for B&G, we've got to do for the others in fairness, or at least some structure of this is the why we did for them versus them. Because I think it is one of those opportunities to consider to say, it's not a ton of money, but it does create a precedent from here on out of what we want to do as a staff. A recommendation might be that we'll trial a temporary, opportunity for any nonprofits doing a group discount rate above so many kids that this would, allow for. But I think that's our concern is where do we stop on this, and at what point does our cost recovery, be implicated with this? We're not talking a ton of money, but this is during a conversation of a time when we're discussing SDA 1 and actively looking at where our cost recovery efforts need to come up to sustain. These kinds of conversations will lead to, or these decisions will lead to these conversations to say, they got it, why not us? And they're very deserving, but that's the question at hand.
So are you all already at the pool this year or not yet? Are you?
Due to them not being open, we have not yet been.
Okay. I don't know how you all feel, but for me, I would like to table this so that there's an actual, like, this feels a little
'cause
weird to me.
I had no idea that they had
Yeah.
a whole new thing going on, so I'm
So,
not sure. don't wanna speak for
I
her.
kind of don't want to work this out here. Like, that doesn't really feel appropriate. I don't know how
agree with
others
that.
feel. Okay. So would it be possible to, like, make a motion to table this so that some kind of conversation happens about whether or not the park even really wants to do this, or if y'all want to do it, if there's a structure that you all can come up with, because I don't want to do every one of these throughout the whole summer, but I also don't want to be doing this, and this doesn't feel good to me. Does that make sense? I don't know what the motion is.
Our
but-
next motion, or our next meeting is July 21st. Can we get a policy in place by then, or at least a draft of a policy in place?
Recommendation or something.
We can, yeah. Yes, I think
And so when does Boys and Girls Club want to start?
As soon as they open, we've been going, not actually going, and we went to another pool just for the inconvenience, so. But, yeah.
Yeah. Does the other pool have a waiver or something like that, or are you paying at the other pool for the staff?
They are paying, I think so. Don't quote me on that. It's the-
Okay, so that's information you have to find. Yeah, I would motion to table this and get some more information and figure something out.
I would like to table the issue in its entirety,
Yes.
but because we're significantly into July and it's getting hot, for the next 2 weeks, I'd like to offer the Boys and Girl Club the discount as it's proposed here until we can come up with a firm process.
That
I'm
also
saying
makes
that this
sense to
is a temporary solution to a longer-term problem.
When's the end of the season?
We'll be ending July 31st. Actually, no, I'm sorry, August 13th.
Oh, that's okay.
You
August
won't
13th.
have a couple weeks to just actually enjoy it before the end of the year already, so I'm on you.
Yeah, that's even better. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, it was a yes and. Jameson, you have a comment?
Yes. I think, we all want this to be successful and to make sure that we're providing an opportunity for the kids to enjoy the pool. It's why we have a pool in the first place. I think one of the challenges right now that you all should know, I'm comfortable with that. You can make that call. I don't think it's a bad one from our end. The concern that we have is that the pool maintenance is still down. So the lower side of the pool, the kids side, is still down. So only half of it is open, which means that we will know tomorrow, hopefully, what the repairs will take and how long they'll be. So we'll definitely be talking with Tammy to let her know, and Boys and Girls Club, sorry. But we're not sure that this will even be available for school groups at this time. So just know that you can make it temporary, but I don't want you to leave here and be like, oh, we're going to use the pool on Friday. We still have the issues of the other side of the pool, so we won't be able to take the majority of your students until we get that fixed.
Okay, that's fine.
So this would be,
As available?
yeah, so it's contingent on availability
Right.
as well as the time limit that I suggested of a couple weeks until we get something more substantial for the next board meeting.
Right, so should Beer Moran Pool be available, that'll be able to be play. Alternatively, there's still McNaughton that we suspect we plan to be open tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow, we plan to be open Thursday, which will be available for you all, so.
Splash pad.
Okay, thank you.
With
Thank
the
you.
discount go up for the splash pad?
The splash pad is $2 a child, so.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
so just so I'm clear, when a pool is available, we'll be able to get that discounted price?
Until the 21st.
Until the 21st, when we have time to look at a more
Comprehensive.
well-thought-out, comprehensive policy.
Okay, so July.
But that gives you a couple weeks to get started. And
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Thank
thank you. I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
now, all this being said, can I get this in the form of a motion?
Yes, I move that, I want to say, I move that we do what Bill said. I move that we table kind of a comprehensive plan and allow the Boys and Girls Club, pending availability of the pool, to use it until a plan is in place.
Kevin Davis, City Legal. You can't table it because then you can't have the discussion. So if you're going to grant them.
Oh, sure.
If you're going to grant them the reduction, then you can make a motion to grant the reduction and then bring it back
Okay.
at the next park board meeting and review that item. But once you table it, you can't bring it up for further
Oh, sure.
discussion.
Okay, so I want to do what you just said.
So you can grant them,
I-
you can grant them the discount. and then
Okay.
Bring it back to the park board meeting in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then there's an agenda item.
All right, wonderful. Okay,
Thank you for
so
the
I move
clarification.
that we grant the Boys and Girls Club the discount until it comes back for discussion on July 21st.
Second.
Okay, wonderful.
Let's take a roll call vote on this one, please.
Nikisha Elena Alexis,
Yes.
Hugo Robles Madrigal,
Yes.
Bill Murray,
Yes, carries unanimously. And Kevin, you can explain this to Rose, okay? Don't leave it to us.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay, all right.
All right, next item on the agenda, Pumpkin Vine Trail Coalition memo.
Hello, thanks for seeing me. My name is Josh Robeson. I'm the project coordinator for the Pumpkin Vine Trails Coalition, and we've submitted a memo to see if we can have the fee waived for using the pavilion at Studebaker Park as a support and rest stop for our cyclists and participants for our annual Pumpkin Vine Classic fundraising ride that happens in September.
Okay, thank you. When is the ride? It's on September 12th?
September
Okay,
12th.
I just saw
Yep.
it. Thank you.
I've seen your yard signs all over the city,
Yes.
especially around Studebaker Environmental Center.
Yep. Yep, those went out in the last couple weeks, and we already have more, significantly more riders signed up now than we did this time last year.
Oh, wonderful.
And most people, coincidentally, most people, when asked how they found out about it, those yard signs are the way that lots of people find out about it and sign up. So the outreach is working. And this year we're bringing riders into Elkhart because what we're trying to do as a coalition is showcase Elkhart's connection to the greater network, and bringing riders in and supporting them at Studebaker is part of that annual plan for us.
Okay. And with a rest stop, what is happening there? Like, are you all setting up? Is it just people are coming and passing through? I mean, this is another fee waiver situation, so I don't know if the staff has to talk about this because I'm not really sure how we decide who gets waived what. But what's happening there?
So what we've done in the past is, this will be similar to what we do at Appshire Park in Goshen. They have a log cabin there. What we usually do, if the weather's nice, we will set up outside with, we have some folding tables and maybe a canopy or something, and we use the pavilion as sort of auxiliary storage, and we use the bathrooms in the pavilion. And then if the weather's not nice, then we have the pavilion to move the rest stop and the support inside and have cyclists just come up to the actual pavilion. But if all things being equal, we'd love to be outside and visible to the cyclists coming through.
Okay.
And they'll come through, we'll have like water and Gatorade, as well as some snacks and things like that. And they'll come in, maybe use the bathroom, refill their water bottles, get some food, and then head out
Okay.
on their way and continue.
Brianna?
Excuse me.
Brianna Pigeon, Office Manager for Parks. We did already approve their permit for this event as well. This is just something they had forgotten to ask while they were up here the first time for
Okay.
this.
Okay.
That's a helpful addendum.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Can I get a motion to approve waiving the fee for the pavilion for September 12th for the Pumpkin Vine Bike Ride?
I motion that we waive the fee for the Pumpkin Vine Trail Coalition.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye, carries unanimously.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is the Hopewell Ullery sign request. Matt?
Good evening, board members. My name is Matthew Moyers, Special Project Manager for your Parks Department. My office is at 229 South 2nd Street, right down the stairs from this meeting room. We are working on the renovation of Ullery Park, and one of the things we'd like to add is a historical marker for the importance of Ullery School to that neighborhood and that region of our community. This is a request for the design, the fabrication, and the delivery of a historical marker sign for Ullery School, and it's in the same style of sign that we've already installed in other parks, most notably at High Dive. The total amount, including the translation and delivery, is targeted at $2,135, and I'd ask the board to go ahead and approve this expense.
Will that be bilingual? Will the sign be bilingual?
The sign won't be bilingual. Okay. It'll be a QR code, which will provide access to a complete bilingual text and picture copy, but it won't be double-sided.
Cool, okay.
Although, that is something we're going to look at very seriously in all future signs.
Sure. Any other comments or questions?
First of all, I just really want to commend you all on all of the extensive work for this. Like, you all have really, really worked to capture the spirit of the space, and full transparency, I've been able to see it just with my historical hat on, and I really do thank you all for the care with it.
It's very important.
Absolutely. I will say that with the QR code, it is my, I don't know if I could use the word expectation, but I would really like there to be a physical Spanish language sign in the park as well. So I'm going to approve this because it's been worked on. It's beautiful. We want it in time for August 8th. But given that this is a historical park in a very diverse neighborhood, it feels odd, especially given the last time we had translation with a sign, to continue to move forward with the QR code version. This would be an excellent park for there to be a physical Spanish language sign in. And so I know that that can't happen by the 8th, but I would really like it to be there.
Yeah. After your comment about the importance of this, I contacted the producer, and although we won't be able to have a Spanish version for the initial installation, we're looking at ways to design the structure to be expandable in the
Excellent.
future. That's not a guarantee.
That's
it's not
totally
in this
fine.
quote, but it's an option I'm chasing now diligently after your email.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions or discussion? That being said, can I get a motion to approve the signage and the expenditure of $2,135?
I gladly move that we spend the funds for the Hopewell Ullery sign request.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye, yes.
Thank you,
Carries
Board.
unanimously. Next item on the agenda is the Kendall training in July. Jameson, I believe you're up.
We did this a couple months ago, and the company enjoyed it so much they'd like to do the same thing. So we are basically just recreating what we've already approved. It's a similar training that they'll be doing, just a little bit different, they said, but ultimately all the same rules apply, and the certificate of liability is required, given that they'll be up in the trees. But other than that, they're a very safe company, it seems, and they're utilizing our pavilion for a training to do professional development.
And I noticed that there's nothing intrusive about the equipment that they're using, just a rope around a tree.
Basically.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions?
Oh, I don't believe in plants rights, so the rope around the tree should be just fine. I mean, I do, but
It's for not
It's gonna be
tiny
okay.
purposes, not, yes,
it's going to be fine.
around the trunk of a tree.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve this, please?
I move that we approve the Kendall training in July.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye, carries. Thank you. Next is safety surfacing quality request. Jameson, you're up again, I think.
All right. So this is the mulch at Ulrey Park. We realized that the mulch has been lower and lower each month, and this is finally the opportunity. I thought this was taken care of a couple months ago, but it was brought to us that it had not been, so we're pushing to have a company come out and just get it done for us. I think the worst thing would be is that, you know, we've got this big celebration coming up and our stuff that was there before is not up to code and safe. So we've worked with Sinclair for many projects. They've been our leading partner for a lot of the playgrounds, and they very well know their stuff. And I think the price is fair. It's also part of the Omnia purchasing program, so we know it's already been through a 3-bid process on the backside to be a part of the purchasing program. So although I am always shocked by how much things cost, it is a fair price for it. And it will bring our playground up to be safe, and I think that's an important thing to fund.
Okay.
My only comment is that's a lot of mulch, but that's a lot of mulch that's needed there.
Yeah, it's a pretty substantial amount of mulch that's needed. I'd say 10 to 12 inches across a very wide, probably from the other side of that computer to that chair. So
Yeah.
if not a little bit more with a new addition for the toddler play, which will be included in this.
Awesome.
Are there any other questions or comments?
No, just thank you.
Can we get a motion to approve the expenditure of $10,161.97?
I move that we approve the expenditure for the mulch at Ullery/Pasley Park.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, carries unanimously. Next item is the Truth in Jazz memo.
Sorry, I'll take this as well. Truth and Jazz came to us asking if they could do a concert in August, and we said yes, but what we realized is that part of the new process and making sure that we don't just have handshake agreements with partners to formalize it, so they did a permit for the event. Alongside that, because they're a nonprofit providing the show to the city, much like the municipal band does, or Truth and Jazz and the Jazz Assemblage, excuse me, was the other one. But because they're putting on a free show for the residents, it's also a factor that the pavilion has the restrooms that are indoors that people like to use. We do have a portable out there, but It is not as nice as the indoor restrooms, and until we get the outdoor restrooms repaired or installed, we're requesting alongside them to, well, I should say they're requesting, and we are on board for them to get the pavilion like we do for the municipal band. So it's a free concert in the park to the public, and we are partnering with them on this.
Looks good.
Other questions or comments? Can I get a motion to approve the use of the facility on August 18th and the variance of fees?
I move that we approve the memo with Truth and Jazz as it's written and stated.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye. We also have a permit request. Are there any issues around the permit as it's submitted?
Or if they're here and
No.
want to say something.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jeff Camp, president of Truth and Jazz. We are asking for the certificate of liability to be waived due to the First Amendment activity, freedom of expression. But this is just a free concert we want to give to the community. We used to play there all the time, and we'd like to get back playing and do that. With the Jazz Festival this year, we've been more of a featured band that people have had to pay to get into, so people of Elkhart have not been able to enjoy our music. So anyways, that's why we want to do this.
Terrific. Any other questions?
No, just thank you for your
Can I
public
get a motion
service.
to approve the permit for the Truth and Jazz performance?
A motion that we approve the permit for Truth in Jazz.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
Aye, carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. At this time, we'd like to open up the floor for public comments. Anybody? All right, we'll close that. And can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting, with the next one being on Tuesday, July 21st at 5 o'clock?
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
All in
Second.
favor? Second. All in favor, say aye.
Yes.
There we go. Approved unanimously. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you.